Hey everybody, it's Patrick. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I talk about long hair. This is my last hair video of 2016. We are going into a new year, and I thought that before I do my 3-year update on my hair growth, I would cover a few things that you may want to think about doing for 2017. I thought I might cover some resolutions, as you will, for 2017, some things you may want to try for your hair, or some things you may want to change in terms of your hair care in the new coming year. You definitely want to treat your hair well, and you want to try new things. So I thought that I would give you my 5 resolutions for long hair in 2017. The first thing that I would recommend is to lower the temperature of the water you use when you're washing your hair. I am terrible about this, and I have decided that I'm going to do this for myself. Hot water on your hair can cause the follicles to open up. Remember, your hair follicles are like little shingles that are lying down on top of each other, and warmth or heat tends to make them open up. This is why you can change the texture or change the curliness of your hair with heat. Hot water also does that. I love a really hot shower, but when washing your hair, you may want to lower the temperature so that those follicles will lay more flat, and it will make your hair shinier, feel a lot softer, and make it a lot more manageable. The next resolution is to wear your hair down. Now, I've noticed that a lot of guys on YouTube who have long hair tend to wear it up or wear it restricted to a ponytail, or will wear a hat, just wear it back with a headband, something, all the time. I'm very guilty of this myself. I tend to wear my hair in a ponytail 99% of the time when I'm awake, and it's not necessarily terrible for your hair. There's this myth that if you wear your hair up too much, you're going to go bald. That's not necessarily true, but it is good for your hair to have a little bit of a rest once in a while, and you're growing all of this wonderful hair. Why wouldn't you let it down more often? So find some styles that work for you. Even if you're in that dreaded awkward stage, find some styles that will work for your hair at the length that it's at now, and just let it flow. The third is to try new products. Now, this doesn't mean going out and spending a lot of money on all of the newest, latest, most hip thing that comes around. I'm sure 2017 is going to have something that is as overhyped as some of the oils that I've seen this past year. But definitely, if you are in a routine with your hair care, if you're used to using the same shampoo, the same conditioner, the same products all the time, give something new a try this year. See what else might work for you. You may notice that a slight change of products can change the way that your hair looks and feels dramatically, and it's always good to see the newest and the latest and see if that works for you. It doesn't mean spending a lot of money. In fact, if you are spending a lot of money on your hair care, you may want to see if there are less expensive alternatives that work just as well. This one isn't necessarily for myself because I don't tend to do too many processes to my hair, but if you do, I would say to give your hair a rest. If you are used to dyeing your hair a lot, bleaching your hair a lot, if you straighten your hair, if you add curl to your hair, if you're always using heat styling products or heat drying products, give your hair some time to just rest. Give it a couple of weeks, give it a couple of months where you allow your natural color to come through, even if that color is, like mine, getting very gray. To let your natural texture shine through as well. If you don't necessarily like the curliness of your hair, let it go anyway and see what happens. Your hair can definitely take a lot of abuse, but it's good to every once in a while just let it be and let it breathe. And my 5th and final resolution for this year is to get and maintain a really good hairstyle by visiting a hairdresser more often. I am very guilty of what a lot of guys who have long hair are guilty of, which is they avoid a salon or avoid the barber like the plague. They're afraid. I know that I certainly had this fear of going in, getting my hair cut. It would be too short. They would put in layers that I wouldn't expect. Just commit to finding a hairdresser that you can trust. That can be a barber, it can be a stylist, it can be somebody who runs a salon, somebody that your friends recommend, and then talk to them. Spend some time, make a real appointment. Don't go to the quick, there's a time and a place for super cuts and quick cuts and all of those, but go to someone who's going to take a nice appointment, talk with you about what your hair is like now, what your goals are for it, what the best hair care is for. Let them know up front that you're not there to be sold to in terms of products, but if they have products they would recommend and can give you samples of so you can try yourself, do that, and then get a nice cut. There is nothing that is better for your hair than to cut off dead ends, to stop split ends in their tracks and to just even everything out. I have gone 3 years. I've had exactly one hairdresser appointment in those 3 years, and I think that that was a bit of a mistake. There are days where I know that my hair is just lifeless, that I could really do with a real trim, and in fact that's something that's going to be happening in January. I will be making a transition from very long to probably a bit of a shorter, though still long, hairstyle for myself. So visit a salon, visit a hairdresser, visit a good barber, at least more regularly than you are now. So those are my resolutions for 2017. If you've made any resolutions for your hair, are you going to grow it? Are you going to cut it? Are you going to change your style? Let me know in the comments down below. We'll be back in 2017 and still making hair videos for you for the near future at least. If you haven't so far, why don't you subscribe and keep up with all the stuff that happens on this channel. There's a lot of different stuff that happens here, not just long hair. It was so great to talk with you through all of 2016. I look forward to talking to you in 2017. Bye-bye.